Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Woodbridge Community Center as we honor our youth of Woodbridge Township with our annual Mayor's Youth Volunteer Awards. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town and very happy to be here to recognize these young men and women. With us, there's several of our council people, Councilman Greg Ficara, Councilman Kyle Anderson, both at large, Councilman Viru Patel from the 4th Ward, Councilwoman Debbie Meehan from the 5th Ward, and just walking in now, Councilwoman Nancy Drum from the 1st Ward. I want to introduce Rosemary Mendy, who's running this. She works here in the community center. And also former Councilwoman Carolyn Ehrlich. It was actually Carol who had the idea for putting these awards together many, many years ago. It's a wonderful, wonderful event. I'd now like to call up Anthony LaGrande and Maggie Aubie to please sing our national anthem. Two very talented singers from the Woodbridge High School National Award-winning choir.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the nights that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, man. Great job. Great job. Fantastic job. All right, so the way that this is going to work is we're going to call the kids up one at a time. One of the council people will present them the award, then the kids will go over to the right, snap a picture with me, and then sit down. If you want extra pictures afterwards with me, after the event, it's only $5. If you want a picture with the council people, it's 50 cents. I want to thank, not only congratulate the students here, the kids here, but not only the parents too. Obviously, parents come with their kids, but how many of you are here tonight, this afternoon, with an organization? You're not related to the person getting the award. You're here because you're honoring a kid. Raise your hand if you're here because someone helped out your organization. Look at all those hands in the back. The Irish Club, several others. So thank you all for spending your Sunday afternoon with us to recognize one of our youths of Woodbridge Township. I'd now like to kick it off. I guess who's number one? Who's going first? Nancy Drum.
Thank you, Mayor. Number one is from the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce, nominee Jessica McLaughlin. If you want to come up, Jessie. Our intern, Karen's in the back. Jessica has been a volunteer with the Woodbridge Chamber of Commerce since November 2016. Each Tuesday and/or Thursday, Jeff comes after school to help out. Since our staff is very small, the work Jessie does is so helpful. She updates member information, answers the phone, interacts with members, stuff bags, and makes membership packets for us. In December, she assisted with our Lord and Taylor shopping evening at Woodbridge Center. Jess has become an important part of our chamber family. Congratulations.
Good morning. Our second nominee is from Colonia High School, the Interact Club, Madison Jackson. Madison personifies the values that Colonia High School strives for. Through working with developmentally delayed adults twice a month, supporting organizations such as the American Cancer Society, Toys for Tots, attending local food banks to distribute food to community members, Madison not only demonstrates a desire to help, but also a passion for assisting others. Most impressively, Madison makes herself available at all times to provide service for others while working a part-time job, providing to be a role model for other students.
Our third nominee is from Robert Masenic, School Number 26, and our nominee is Alexander Bosch. Alexander, or AJ, as I know him, has volunteered his time to help younger youth in our community. He is a youth coach with the Woodbridge Wizards basketball, a junior coach with Woodbridge Little League, a volunteer with the Colonia Island Broncos football, and AJ volunteers for anything possible at Robert Masenic to help the community, the Garden Club, Environmental Club, the Broadcast Club, and the Community Cleanup Day. He is also a member of the National Elementary Honor Society and volunteers for Pennies for Patients, Hoops for Heart, and reads to younger children at our school. Congratulations.
Our next honoree is Annabelle Johnson from Morby Street School. It is really my pleasure to give this award. Annabelle, a year later, you look so much older. First she wrote a letter to the mayor saying that she wanted to volunteer, she wanted to help, and it was a beautiful, articulate letter, amazing. So we invited her and her mother in to visit with us, and she just wanted to volunteer, and we suggested that she take part in National Public Lands Day, which is when we clean up the whole town, and she volunteered, and she actually coordinated Morby Street School, got all the volunteers, helped us work with Public Works to get the garbage bags there and everything. And how old are you now? She's so amazing at 8. I can't imagine what she'll be like at 18 and 28. So congratulations, so well deserved.
Woodbridge High School nominee Teresa Abner. Would you like to come up, Teresa? While a student at Woodbridge High School for the past 3 years, Teresa has completed over 245 hours of community service. Her community services includes, but is not limited to, Kids in the Park, the PACE program, Rachel's House, Woodbridge Public Library, and St. Andrew's Church. She is an extraordinary volunteer for the community and Middlesex County. She exemplifies all of the characteristics for this award. Congratulations.
Good morning from Colonia Middle School, Lake Shanae Venkatasan. Lake Shanae. Lake Shanae has completed many hours of community service by participating in the National Assessment of Education Progress, the largest continuing and national representation assessment of what nation students know and can do in core subjects. Lake Shanae has volunteered for the Lightbridge Academy and worked 408 hours in the infant and toddler classroom of 15-month-old children. God bless you. Lake Shanae has volunteered at the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, the Learning Experience at Woodbridge, the New York City Marathon, the Colonia Middle School Carnival, and Colonia Middle School Homework Club. Congratulations. Okay, I just got the word. Craig, stay up there. Ford's Middle School, Shareh Nayi and Raye Patel. Shareh and Raye are extraordinary young women who always volunteer to help and aid their peers. They are members of the Ford's Middle School National Honor Society and Heroes and Cool Kids Sidekicks program. At Ford's Middle School, Shara and Raye led the Chinese exchange student program and student council selling Healing the Children bracelets for children with cancer, new students tour and helping them feel comfortable in the building, and collected animal shelter donations for the Woodbridge Animal Shelter. In the community, Shara and Raya lead dance performances and spent their time with Enable Corporation, a corporation that assists disabled children. Both these young ladies have plans to volunteer at the Veterans Home and perform and work with the Dance for Wings program for children during the upcoming summer. Tremendous. Congratulations.
Next nominee is coming from Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital in Rahway. The nominee is Caitlin Botcher. Caitlin started volunteering at our hospital in 2015, and since the first moment she signed in, she has shown us what an amazing, dedicated, responsible, medically minded young woman she is. She has assisted in so many capacities within the hospital, from training to other junior volunteers, to prepping files for nurses, organizing time-sensitive material, and assisting the nurses and surgical patients in our recovery room. She goes above and beyond all requests and expectations. She asks for additional duties and does everything with a smile and a positive attitude. Congratulations.
Fort Reading Saints, Golden Saints, nominee Kayla Rosario. Kayla was a junior coach for the flag cheerleaders, the youngest girls in cheer. This in itself can be a true challenge, showing amazing patience with this rambunctious group. She also volunteers her time assisting the Challenger Cheer, a group of special needs individuals. Now, going into her 4th season with this inclusive group, her dedication to their success is extraordinary. Not only does she assist them at practice and on the field, she also joins them when they are performing at other events to do their routine for children with Down syndrome. This young lady has been dedicating her Sundays, summer months, and endless hours after school to help other young children, no matter their ability to be part of something bigger, making a difference in her town. Congratulations, Kayla.
Our next nominee is from Angel Paws, Jessica Cruz, Melina Colin, and Lily Rouge. At the age of 13, these young ladies chose to help our organization as part of their Girl Scout Civil Award project. They have volunteered multiple shifts at the shelter to learn about and help with cleaning procedures, socializing cats, and the adoption process. In addition to time spent volunteering at the shelter, the girls have helped at street fairs, walkathons, creating a video designed to recruit volunteers and pulling information together to create a tri-fold handout educating potential adopters on the needs of cats. Congratulations, girls. Our next nominee is from Colonia High School, James Crowell. Jimmy has volunteered his time with tooling around the township projects taught Cub Scout scouting principles, as well as spent countless hours upgrading Boy Scout Council camping facilities with the Order of the Arrow, which is the National Honor Society for Boy Scouts. One of his greatest accomplishments is earning the rank of Eagle Scout. Jimmy's project to become an Eagle Scout was to build a sitting pavilion and landscape the surrounding area at the Evergreen Center in Colonia. This project turned out to be very successful, and not only has the project given back to the senior citizens in our community, but it has given Jimmy the well-rounded perspective and experience on what it takes to be a leader. And I know that the kids use that all the time, and the adults use that all the time, and it's a beautiful, beautiful project. So congratulations.
Our next nominee is from JFK Medical Center, and I'm greatly honored as a uncle to announce the nominee, Donovan Tabon. In addition to being an excellent student and the quarterback of Woodbridge High School, Donovan completed 100 hours this past cycle. He was part of our new enhanced summer program, which requires the student to volunteer in several areas once a week for 6 hours. Donovan volunteered in patient transport, monitored the entrance to make sure that there was enough wheelchairs. He did various tasks in the office and made rounds with our pet therapy dog to provide comfort and cheer to our patients. After the summer, Donovan extended his cycle to volunteer as a greeter at the information desk during the fall. He escorted patients, delivered flowers and cards to patients. Donovan is a great asset to JFK Medical Center. Congratulations.
Yeah, number 16 is Islin Middle School, and our nominee is Michael Hine. Yeah, Michael has been in the honors, math, and language arts program for the past 3 years and was inducted into the National Junior Honor Society last year. He has won various awards, such as Junior Youth in Government, Woodbridge Historic Commission Essay Contest, and actively participates in sports related activities. He is also a member of 3 different bands. He is involved in the IMS Garden Club, Community Council, the Walkathon, and the Academic Challenge team. Michael takes part in Thanksgiving food drive at St. James, worked with Angel Paws, sold lollipops during his lunch period. He was also involved with an Islin Middle School cleanup day. During this time, he has played off-water football, travel, and recreational baseball, and recreational basketball. Congratulations. Thank you.
Our next nominee comes from John F. Kennedy High School, Michael Schalmenberger. Michael has accumulated over 436 community hours through high school. He has volunteered at the Islin Fire Department since his freshman year, recently earned his Eagle Scout Award, which included painting the basketball court at School 28. He participated in our Buddy Ball program and is an active member of the Trinity Church. Congratulations, Mike.
Our next nominee is Pennsylvania Avenue School number 27 in Colonia, Isabella Caravano. Isabella has been performing volunteer community service with the Girl Scouts since age 5, as she took the proceeds from her cookie sales and purchased chemo bags that were donated to local hospitals. Each year, she attends Martin Luther King Community Service Day, where she makes cats and dog toys for local animal shelters, no-sew blankets for hospice, blankets for premature babies, and thank you cards along with care packages for soldiers overseas. She helps to make Thanksgiving baskets with the help of her troop, made 100 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches along with bag cereal packages that were delivered to Penn Station in Newark to feed the homeless. And I guess she's not here because she's probably working on something.
From the Port Reading First Aid Squad, the nominee is Samantha Nedza. Samantha is an active member of the squad. After becoming certified in CPR and basic first aid, she began riding in the ambulance. She has been an exemplary member, participating in various fundraisers, attends community events as a crew member, and partakes in training classes and drills. Samantha is currently undergoing training to become a certified New Jersey emergency medical technician, which will further her education in the field of pre-hospital emergency medicine. The Port Reading First Aid Squad is proud to recognize the hard work and dedication of Samantha. Congratulations. From the Woodbridge Township Domestic Violence Response Team, the nominee is James Heath. James has been volunteering for the domestic violence team's functions for several years. He attends all our breakfasts, which means you were busy this morning, helping to set up, serve food, and clean up. He attends the street fair and our annual fundraising events, happily doing whatever needs to get done to prepare for the events. James goes above and beyond what is asked of him and truly embodies the nature of the community service in our town. Congratulations. That's his own cheer squad. Avenel Middle School National Junior Honor Society, the nominee is Anthony Santino. Anthony has spent countless hours as a mentor to young members of the Woodbridge Township school community and community at large. He is an integral volunteer at the Avenel Middle School, hosted the Strengthening Families program as a babysitter, and continues to assist at events for School Number 9 and School 23. When football practice for Anthony's team was canceled, he went to the field anyway to help the younger players. When Anthony is not helping youth in a school setting, you will find him volunteering at his church. Anthony helps to set up CCD classes and offered reinforcement in public speaking when the younger kids were too shy. He has participated in annual Pink Out, Our Hearts of Hope, and Caps for Cancer. Congratulations to Anthony.
Avenel Middle School Community Service Club nominates Alexis D'Amelio. Alexis, or Lexi as I know her, has participated and spearheaded many events that have impacted our community. She volunteers at Woodbridge High School concession stand and as a camp counselor for gifted and talented robotics program over the summer, working with students as a part of the enrichment program. She enjoys volunteering because she likes helping people of all walks of life, even though she has a boot on right now, so she's not walking that well. She feels that spending her free time volunteering inspires her to see the world in a new light and shape the person that she is today. She's also volunteered in a program that I was involved in, or a benefit for a young man, Barons for Ben, and she and her sister were very instrumental in helping out at their walk and also with their soccer event. So, congratulations, Lexi. The next nomination comes from First Baptist Church of Woodbridge. The nominee is Ronald Isaiah Foreman. Ronald is involved in all of the youth activities at the church and has become a key member in our audio-video department. He sings in 2 different choirs and helps in various fundraising events. He is also involved in the church's food pantry, which provided food for those in need in the Woodbridge area. Ronald also assists Accent CDC as a counselor in our summer program, and he is also always quick to lend a hand. Congratulations.
T. Nolte Post 471 American Legion nominee Mackenzie Ray Coleman. Mackenzie has been volunteering at the American Legion Post 471 since the young age of 5. She performs many duties in her volunteering. Some of the duties include setting up and breaking down the banquet tables and chairs, sweeping, mopping, landscaping, assisting veterans at American Legion functions, greeting guests, and interacting with veterans and their families. A recent example of this is her assistance in the annual Children's Christmas Party, where she helped set up, played Santa's elf, and distributed gifts to children. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Our next nominee is from the Evergreen Center, Brooke Sangiacomo. Brooke has been very gracious with her time in helping the Evergreen Senior Center prepare for their senior luncheons. She is very helpful and creative and loves to decorate and transform the gym into a space where it's happy and colorful for the seniors to enjoy their lunch. Brooke is also very sweet to all the seniors, and they all love her. Congratulations, Brooke.
The next award is from the Eastland Volunteer Fire Company number 1, and the nominees are Brianna Carloni and Chesta Kundra. Brianna has been a member of the Explore program since 2015. She has volunteered over 300 hours, and the majority of those hours and that time was spent responding calls for help with the fire company and training. Some of her other activities with the Explore Post include educating our community during Fire Prevention Week, fundraising, and assisting during major storms. She also assists the adult Explorer advisors as a training officer. Chesta has been a member of the Explorer program since 2014. She has served as a lieutenant, second in command of 18 explorers. Chesta has volunteered over 200 hours. The majority of those time was spent assisting the fire company and training. Some of her other activities include educating the community during Fire Prevention Week, fundraising, and assisting during major storms. She also helps organize weekly training sessions and meetings. Congratulations, Brianna and Chester. Thank you.
Woodbridge Township Ambulance and Rescue Squad nominee Michael McGeara III. Michael joined the squad in March of 2016 and is a cadet. During his time, he has completed his cardiopulmonary resuscitation class, as well as first aid, both of which are needed to ride in the ambulance. He has become familiar with the equipment and knows their location during an emergency. He is punctual and helpful, from checking and stocking the ambulances to working with the fellow cadets on upcoming projects and training new adult members. Congratulations.
The next awards from St. Cecilia's Youth Group, and the nominees are Daniel and Brian Munoz, Daniel and Brian are always willing to help in parish activities. They volunteer to help at the religious education confirmation classes, help to set up the altar and church for various holidays. Both young men have strong Catholic values and respect for the authority. As a part of the youth group, they will serve as a mentors as the program expands. Congratulations, Daniel. The next awards from the Indiana Avenue School number 18, and the nominees are Kimura and Samaya Joshua. Are they here?
Just go ahead, read it. Read it.
Okay. Kimura and Samaya are both in Girl Scout troop. They do a great deal for the community, such as food pantry collections, preparing Thanksgiving baskets for families in need, and Christmas caroling for senior citizens. She supports Woodbridge Animal Shelter by collecting and making supplies for the animals. They also spread awareness about important topics like conserving electricity in our home and work. Again, we congratulate Kimura and Samaya. Thank you.
Our next nominee is from Colonia Fire Department, Zach Pereira. Zachary has proudly served his community as a fire explorer with the Colonia Volunteer Fire Department for the past 2 years. While serving his community in time of need, such as house fires, disasters, and other type of emergencies, Zach is always there to assist when needed. And I know Zach personally, and I know the time and effort these young employers put into these programs, and they really are to be commended for the work they do for our community. Congratulations.
From the American Irish, the nominee is Julia Sinatra. A lot of Irish people in the audience today. Julia has been community-oriented even before she knew what that meant. At the very young age, she started helping the American Irish decorate the floats for the annual St. Patrick's Day parade. She's Irish danced for our members and at various functions, but most rewardingly danced for the veterans. Along with her family, she has cooked and served many meals for the homeless. She actively participates in the John F. Kennedy Memorial Project graduation gift auction, Breakfast with Santa, and Breast Cancer Walk, to name a few. Congratulations to Julia.
Woodbridge Middle School Student Council. Nominees are Julia Cheppel and Mackenzie Ty. These students go above and beyond to help with school and community services. They creatively design our school news bulletin board, being inspirational and informative. They have also raised money for the Breast Cancer Walk, collecting and distributing items for chemotherapy patients, and participated in the David Touch Foundation. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thank you. Next are awards from Woodbridge Middle School National Junior Honor Society, Marcelo Barani and Lizzie Lamharia. Thought he was talking to me when he said Woodbridge. These students step up for school functions without being asked. Each has initiated school spirit activities, have tutored students who are struggling in math and language arts, and have spread positivity throughout the school while encouraging notes and prizes. These students are role models in and out of school. Congratulations, Marcel.
Our next nominee is Woodbridge Middle School Journalism class, Diego Rowland. Diego assisted with Woodbridge Middle School's Veterans Program this year. He made certain all equipment was prepared and working properly for the videographer. Diego interviewed the veterans that spoke to our students and took the initiative to compose an incredible article about his experience. His article is currently on the Woodbridge Middle School Warrior Messenger page and awaiting approval from local newspapers, which is me, so we'll print that next month. Congratulations.
Woodbridge Middle School Guidance Department nominees Aislinn Goris and Megan McKenzie. These students go above and beyond to help with activities at Woodbridge Middle School and are instrumental in planning and carrying out fundraising activities. The funds they have helped raise go towards funding students who are less fortunate to go on field trips, attend dances, receive yearbooks, and all other activities at Woodbridge Middle School. Congratulations to both of you.
Our next nomination comes from Woodbridge Middle School Academic Challenge, Vibhavari Madhava. Vibhavari, as a member of the Academic Challenge, Viva, has given her time to hold practice sessions with other members. She has created a mock competition for the Academic Challenge and has donated bracelets she made for a school fundraiser and is a genuine, kind spirit to all. Congratulations.
Woodbridge Middle School Chorus, Nora Pereira and Caitlin Pinto. Are you Nora? Oh my gosh, I remember the day you were born with your brother. Oh my gosh, congratulations. Is Caitlin here? Caitlin Pinto? Okay. These students step up for school functions without even being asked. Both diligently attend rehearsals and assist their teachers with preparations. On their own accord, they have orchestrated retirement recognitions. Congratulations.
Next nomination comes from St. Anthony of Padua Church. Nominee is Andrew Galvin. In addition to being a talented baseball player, Andrew was an altar server for 6 years and has assisted when needed at special parish liturgical celebrations. He has volunteered in a variety of ways at our summer vacation Bible school programs. 2 nights a month, he is an assistant for our volunteer catechetical program. Catechism. He is an asset to our parish community. Congratulations, Andy.
Thank you, John. That's it? Okay, once again, congratulations to all the honorees of the Mayor's Youth Volunteer Awards. Also, congratulations to the parents. I mean, it's just remarkable. You hear these kids, how from an early age they care more about other people than themselves, and that is just amazing. That's remarkable, but that's because you raised them that way. So let's hear for all the parents in the room. I wish we could put this on the front page of the Star Ledger tomorrow, you know, because if these kids did something wrong, they'd be on the front page of the Star Ledger tomorrow. They would. But they did something right, they did something good, they're good, solid young men and good, solid young ladies. So you'll have to settle for the mayor's Facebook page instead of the Star Ledger. So thank you all. I guess I gotta draw something. Oh, there's 2 prizes, and everybody's name is divided up. And Zachary Pereira, there's 2, right? I don't know what you win, man, but it's free.
And there are refreshments.
And Diego Roland. Thank you all again, and once again, congratulations to everybody here.